Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Friday, September 20th, 2019. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. The Nevis Island Administration honored 10 persons with Independence Awards on Thursday, September 19th, which marked the 36th anniversary of independence of St. Kitts and Nevis. In the field of business, the awardees were Carl Claxton and Brian Powell, also known as Bourgeois. In the field of education, Gwyneth Maynard and Josette Myers. For entertainment, Bernard Thompson, also known as Nutsy, Colin Tyrrell for community service and government, Laurie Lawrence in the field of public service, Ermin Jeffers in the field of healthcare, Elvis Maynard, also known as a star for his work with electricity, and Franklin Daniel in the area of fishing. The awards were presented by Deputy Governor General Her Honor Hailita Liburd, after which Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, made his address.
I am heartened by the support and cooperation of all of our dedicated people who have toiled tirelessly over the decades in ensuring that our nation remains a cherished land that we are proud to call home. I am especially thankful for those among us who, despite their personal challenges, continue to contribute immensely to our national development and have become a beacon of hope for others. At this special time in our nation's life, I appeal to all who are in the towns and villages, on our farms and in our churches, in our schools, those working on our roads, our healthcare workers, our businessmen and women, our security forces, all who call St. Kitts and Nevis their home, to let us be inspired by the achievements and legacy of our national heroes. Let their examples be a beacon of light and hope for all of us.
The awards ceremony was part of the annual Independence Ceremonial Parade at the El Camino T. Willett Park in Nevis. Some 18 armed and unarmed units led by the Royal St. Christopher and the Nevis Police Force and the Nevis Cadet Corps participated in the parade. Traffic wardens, crossing guards, the Seventh-day Adventist Pathfinders, the Girls Brigade, the Joycelyn Liburd Primary School, Charlestown Primary School, Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School, Ivor Walters Primary School, Gingerland Secondary School, Charlestown Secondary School and the Nevis Sixth Form College, Nevis International Secondary School, Mott Cross Preparatory School, Montessori Academy, St. James's Primary School, Violet O. Jeffers Nichols Primary School, and St. Thomas's Primary School. St. Kitts and Nevis gained its independence from Britain on September 19, 1983. Its 36th anniversary of independence is being celebrated under the theme Unify, Transform, Enrich, Uplifting Communities for Independence 36. Meantime, Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, has described his address for Independence 36 as a simple message, one of hope.
What has guided us, and what has always guided us over this past 36 years as a nation, is the elixir of hope. Let us then, for our independence, remain ever hopeful. It is that hope that will fortify our spirits and strengthen our sinews in times of difficulty. It is that hope that will permit us to confront and overcome all challenges that may come our way. It is that hope that will give us as a people the necessary confidence to face tomorrow. That hope, my friends, that audacious, bold, and courageous hope has been and will continue to be our foundation as an island and as a nation.
As we celebrate our independence, the Premier added, let us remain ever hopeful for our future.
We well know that yesterday is past and tomorrow is not promised. But that hope that led our forefathers to dream big remains our hope today, so that you and I, your children and mine, can imagine and consecrate our future together. My fellow citizens, residents, and friends, allow me to wish you a happy Independence 36. May you and your families continue to prosper, and may our beloved nation remain ever hopeful and ever grateful to Jehovah God for blessing us so abundantly. Thank you, and may God bless and keep you and our beloved island and nation.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley. Tiana Kelly, Talia Phillip, Junice Eaton, and Jalik Tyson are the 2019 recipients of the Bank of Nevis Right Excellence Dr. Simeon Daniels Scholarship Award. The official ceremony took place on Wednesday, September 18th at the bank's conference room, where Adrian Daniel, son of the late excellent Sir Dr. Simeon Daniel, gave words of encouragement to the students.
It is my hope that young persons commit themselves to educational excellence as you have done, and for them to see you as a shining example of what hard work and perseverance can do. On behalf of my late father and the rest of my family, I congratulate all of you on your achievement, and I wish you every success in the near future and throughout your life.
Speaking on behalf of the Ministry of Education in the Nevis Island Administration was Principal Education Officer Zanella Claxton.
I also commend the Bank of Nevis for the investment. It is not solely a scholarship, students. It is an investment. It shows that they see value in you. They see potential in you. And so the Bank of Nevis and all of the members present, on behalf of the Ministry of Education, on behalf of the Nevis Island Administration by extension, I extend heartfelt thank you. And I want to implore all persons who may view this ceremony after the fact to come on board, support our students, to help them to get to a point where they can be contributors, positive contributors to our society. It is with investments such as these that they will be equipped to do well and to make meaningful contributions in our country.
The 4 students who were presented with certificates by Marketing Officer Fayon Jones also expressed their gratitude to the Bank of Nevis. Janice Daniel Hodge also made a presentation of books to the students on the history of her father, the late excellent Sir Dr. Simeon Daniel. Parents and supporters of the recipients were also present at the brief ceremony. Still to come,
Let me also congratulate Mr. Carlisle Powell, Mr. Keith Atherton, and Mr. Stephen Samanas.
we'll give you the details after this break.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.
Welcome back. 3 distinguished Nevisians will be awarded by the Nevisian Association of Washington, D.C., NEVDC, at its 15th Annual Honors Banquet. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, congratulated the trio at his most recent press conference.
Let me also congratulate Mr. Carlisle Powell, Mr. Keith Atherton, and Mr. Stephen Samanas. They are all honorees of the 15th Annual NEVDC Honors Banquet, which will take place on Saturday, the 28th of September in Washington, D.C. Mr. Manners, we are told, will be an honoree, but also the keynote speaker. And this year's event will be held under the theme, Cricket for Love of the Game, Unifying Beyond the Boundary. I think that's a welcome message that we are using sport and a theme around sport to unify our people. And I think that is in fact excellent, and I congratulate all the honorees and NEVDC for the wonderful work that they continue to do.
NEVDC's 15th Annual Honors Banquet, the association's flagship event, is slated for 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. at Martin's Crosswinds in Maryland, USA. The Nevisian Association of Washington, D.C. strives to promote the economic, educational, technological, social, and cultural advancement of Nevisians and their descendants at home and abroad. Winners and participants were awarded for their contribution to the staging of Culturama 45 at the Dia Walwyn Plaza on Friday, September 13th. All winners and participants received monetary and other prizes. King Hollywood, who emerged as winner of the TDC-sponsored Senior Kaiser Contest, and Nyala Daniel, who was crowned Miss Culture Queen 2019, both received a $15,000 check. In addition to other prizes, the winners of Miss Culture Swimsuit and Mr. Cool, Natalia Morton and David Archibald, each received a $7,500 check. The St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank Soca Monarch competition saw Tyrone's P.D. Jeffers winning the power segment and Delison Exmon Roper winning the groovy segment. Both received a $10,000 prize. Lishane Mattes and Kekona Charles, who emerged as winners of the Mr. and Miss Talented Youth pageant, as well as Tyrone Invincible Webb, who captured the title of Junior Kaiser Monarch at the Peachik-sponsored Junior Kaiser contest, all received a $3,000 check. Among those making the presentations of prizes was Minister of Culture, the Honorable Eric Evelyn.
I want once again to heartily congratulate all of the winners of the various pageants, the various activities. You worked extremely hard and your hard work has paid off. Of course, we also want to thank all those who participated, not the winners, because of course we have our winners. But all those who participated, you are the ones who made the shows, who made the activities what they were. For our partners who did the fringe activities, we're so very thankful to you. And we say a very hearty thank you.
Culturama 45 ran from July 25th to August 6th, 2019 with the slogan, Love, Passion, Pride, Culturama 45. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.